I already know what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, comment, and subscribe. It's a blessing to be alive. You know, I'm talking about uh, shit, watching, see what we could do on this day two. Getting to the cash on that grass, slacking that iron. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna catch y'all down the field.
It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's time to find out who will be the victor at the ACE Championship. Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us today. 5 under is the score to beat as things get underway on 2K Sports. Let's go out to the first hole. This one will be close.
That was nearly in the nasty stuff. Now it's on the fairway, sitting pretty.
Second shot here on the first. Wow, he's going to like that one. Now this putt for birdie. As we move on to the next hole, we take a quick peek at the leaderboard, and he is in a tie for fourth. Let's take a look at the par 5 second.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3, with whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
A lot to like about that one. Okay, that'll play. This shot from around 100 yards out.
Breeze coming right into his melon.
And still no putter in the hand.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Terrific hands on that shot. 3 feet remain.
Nice little par putt here.
Okay, moving on to the next. Here's a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player is in 5th. The tee shot at 3.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Pulling hybrid out of the bag. You really got to hit the green there.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course. Getting better, getting better.
Needs this one in order not to drop a shot. Moving along. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our featured player is in 5th place. Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
Setting up in the greenside rough. Here's a putt to move into a tie for 3rd. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
I've got it going right to left here.
Oh, that birdie would have been a big boost to the card. And just to tap in as we move on to the next. He is moving up the leaderboard as we move on to the next hole.
To par 4, the 5th hole.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Well, this is what you call an underdog. But the PGA Tour, we've seen plenty of those underdogs get up and win. Do you think this player's got what it takes?
The PGA Tour is full of underdogs that can flat out play, Luke. This is just another one of those scenarios. This player is someone to watch.
It's a little wayward.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
Sitting at 2 under. Oh, that was a beauty. That's just about 3 feet away. Now 4 back after that hole. This hole is a long par 4.
Yeah, bunkers on the right-hand side come into play with the 3-wood, water on the left with the driver. Second shot to a green that sits below you just a little bit. And that front left pin, ooh, that is a good one.
This is his second shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace.
This one's right of the green.
And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
We make our way to the par 5 7th hole.
For those that find the fairway, missing that fairway bunker in the middle layup zone wise, not a problem. If you hit in the rough, uh-oh, we got issues now. Put yourself in position for your third with a good third shot. You can control the spin to a green that sits up above you just slightly. Still a wonderful birdie opportunity, even if you can't reach it in 2.
That is going to work. A chance here to move into the top 5. The putt goes in for birdie, and what a great job to get that shot back from the previous hole. And that takes him to the top 5 on the leaderboard. Over to number 8, it's a par 3.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Going with 5 wood. Still not putting.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
This putt is for par. That's how you get out of trouble. How about it, Rich?
Yeah, sitting pretty nicely in that bunker there, but a nice up and down indeed.
As we head to the next hole, our leader has a 2-shot advantage. Woo, absolutely unleashed it. Well, he misses the green. That's a tough one to swallow.
Well, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
A chance here for par. That one just rolls by. All right, that one is behind us. And after that hole, he falls back to 1 under for the tournament. And now teeing off on a par 4.
Driver not really necessary on this shortish par 4. Just a 3-wood for position. Second shot goes to a green that runs diagonal of the players. There is a couple of really good and tough pin placements that are back left.
Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. Seven feet left.
Try to make my little adjustments you heard me.
And it's a 2-shot advantage for our leader.
What I gotta do. Try to. Aaron badly he done pulled off on
Teeing
me.
off here at the 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Yeah, this one's missing left.
Setting up now, this one from a fairway out. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This putt is looking like it's going to move pretty hard to the right.
He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The 12th hole is a par 4.
This fairway does run out there at the very end, but only for the longest hitters in the game. Second shot downhill to a greens protected by a bunker, front right, but a runoff area also on the left-hand side of the green.
So I might need to set. He's standing over his third shot. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
He's got this for his par.
Currently 1 under for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 13th hole is a par 4.
A blindish tee shot here for these players. You want to keep it down the left-hand side as best possible. That way it opens up the angle into the green, but you also get a better look at this green that is surrounded, jam-packed by 5 really deep bunkers.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
And this putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
I think this one's moving right to left.
Birdie putt was oh so close to dropping. And that should secure the par on this one. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Nothing out there except for fairway, fairway, and more fairway. Tee it high, let it fly, because this hole is long. Second shot will play about a half a club downhill to a green that chases away from you ever so slightly. Be wary of that right hand pin position. That can be mean. This has got to get legs.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
And he can now go and grab the putter because he's found the green. Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4th.
And a big moment for this player with just 4 holes left.
Now 7 shots behind after that.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
It's got some bunkering down the left-hand side that you got to avoid. Be mindful of that. So driver may not be the play off the tee. You find the fairway, you got just a short iron second shot to a green that's pretty receptive. You should be thinking birdie from the middle of the fairway.
Not a bad result right there. All right, we can work with that. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Down to Henny.
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
And the birdie putt drops. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead. We're on the tee at 16.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Wow, what a swing. 5-iron on the way. How about this birdie putt? John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
Yeah, this is not going to be easy. It's going downhill, moving to the left.
Too much power on that putt. This is his 3rd. 5 shots off the lead.
surely it's going to.
Wow, what a shot right there. Let's take another look at that shot. Here's a look at the updated leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 4th place. The 17th hole is a par 4.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
That might be the best swing of the day. Looks like about 120 yards left.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
This is pitching wedge on the way. Oh, this one needs to pump the brakes. 2 under for the event. Got some work to do with this putt. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
This is a good stroke. And it goes in. As we move on to the next hole, we take a quick peek at the leaderboard, and he is in a tie for 4th. We close out the back 9 with a par 5.
Oh, this is a great par 5. You got a little speed slot down the left-hand side, carry those bunkers, and all of a sudden that golf ball is going to go chasing down the fairway. From there, though, you got to be mindful. You got a massive ravine fronting this green. And this green, you do have room to miss it on the left-hand side, but it's not a very easy up and down. A great finishing hole that you can make 3 on easily. 6s as well.
That's a disappointing shot. Second shot here at 18. That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. This shot is about 130 yards from the hole.
Breeze straight into him.
Talk about saving the best for last. What a shot here at 18, and now a birdie chance coming. A 3-footer coming up.
I'm not sure there's much things more difficult, guys, than a short little lefter.
He finishes with birdie on 18. For a first appearance on the PGA Tour, not a bad start, Rich.
Top 5 finish in your first ever PGA start. Woo! That is highly impressive.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.
Man, y'all already know what it is, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't too bad, you know what I'm saying? Super Saiyan Sensei Jam Master Obadiah Wan Kenobi, better act like you know me. You know what I'm saying? Getting to the cash on the grass, slinging that iron. It's a blessing to be alive. Like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? We starting off the, you feel me? Off right, you feel me? With a 4th place. It's not too bad. You know, it's on to the next one. You win some, you lose some, you know? Catch y'all later.